Alright, hello everyone. We're going to continue a little bit with Nioh 3. I played a tiny little bit. Not much, just did the open battle scrolls. And did a few more of the 100 demon scroll thingy. And I found out you get funny things like these. So now having that and 150 stamina, agility and toughness can go up to 150. Toughness I already have, which means we take less key damage and a smaller chance that we can stagger it. Agility I can't reach with a ninja, only A. Not sure how we can reach AA in that case. Maybe... I honestly don't know. We have to see. But yeah, that's pretty good. But besides that, I mean... I guess we just continue where we were yesterday, right? We cleared that zone here, so we go to here, go up there, clear that, go up, clear this, clear this part here, maybe up to the castle. Let's see how long we take for that. This part here I think is blocked because we can't reach this one here. And depending on how long it takes, we may even try and go up here. Which we also can't, we only can't go to here I think. But again, we will see. I just hope the game becomes more difficult, but I kinda doubt it, because I'm smashing everything left and right. It's not even a challenge anymore, it's a bit sad, actually. It's still fun to mash up the demons, because, well, you hunt the loot, right? And my loot is not yet as much as it could be. It's still fun to play, but I would prefer it if it would be harder. I kinda get the feel, the need to play Nioh 2 from this, because it's much harder. It's a bigger challenge to overcome. Is it you that shot me? Yeah, it is. Well, we have to go up here somewhere, I think. Ah. Yeah, and also still leveling that weapon here. Although I'm pretty far already, I think I sort of have 300, 400 kills with it already. Then we need 500. In fact, how many do I have? Let's take a quick look. Hitless ninja. Ah, just 13 more, and then we can go ninjaing. That's the giant squirrel. And yes, I know, it's not a squirrel, it's a wolf. But no, for me this is a squirrel. Let's get hit. There you go. And come on, it clearly is a squirrel, right? Actually, do I have something for that ready? Oh no, I don't even have a set ready for the ninja. Thick Karu. Only the thickest of Karus have been used in making this character. Ah yes. Ah, nice, you got another cursed one. I think I said it already, the game's a bit too easy, right? But I kinda wish we only had cursed ones, or that the normal monsters were on the level of the cursed ones. Because then it feels like how the monsters should be. The comparison in Nioh 2, right? They are the Nure owner, I think. These are the snake ladies. Where is that thing? Ah, there. These are the snake ladies. And basically in Nioh 2, when they grabbed you and did the constriction attack with the bite at the end, you usually lost like 2/3 of your health, maybe more. It was really bad, okay? But in Nioh 2, when another honor grabs you, you lose maybe 10% or so. It basically does nothing, which is a big sad. Oh, there was a 180 weapon. But a cursed Nore Honor, on the other hand, does again the 2/3 of the damage, so it actually is dangerous, you know? Can you please sort by level? No, not here apparently. Then please do this here. Is the connection bad right now? It shows me that the connection is bad. But it seems to be going quite well. Test. Like, click on this. Yeah, it's fine. Anyways. Yeah, I kind of wish, like I said, that the... oh, this one here, huh? A ninja again, weirdly enough. Like I said, I wish every enemy would be like that. Not necessarily from the loot, but really from the difficulty, simply. That would be amazing. But it is what it is, right? We are still missing like 7 more. Okay, that's not too bad. The outlaw. So just 7 more, and then you can switch and try to do the same with the ninja. Maybe that will be a bit more difficult at least, since I'm not built for the ninja. In fact, I have next to no armor on the ninja. Right. There's Honda. Basically, when we finish here, he wants me to clear the cave, which we already did. Which means we save us the way of walking back and forth. Oh, it already joined. Oh, it would be also cool. Oh. What would be also cool would be something like, I don't know, multiple maps made together or so, you know? Because right now a map is very quick. Or multiple, not just maps, but let's say Dark Realm, bases and so on and so forth. And you could just select them basically, and then you would continue doing them until you no longer don't want to. Or you can say like, I don't know, you want to have 5 or 10 randomized enemy bases, Dark Realms, boss fights, something like that, you know, and you just go through that. And then maybe the more you do, you get a challenge or so. That would be pretty sweet. Something like this, because right now you got these here and you do one, and then you're done, and then you need to refresh it again, and then you do the same one all over again, right? And if you want to do a different one, then you need to travel to the different one. Which is you know, you're kind of missing the change in it. I guess it's a slight problem with the open world design. And of course you could select the battle scrolls, but these bases, which are fun to do, they are not in the battle scrolls, obviously, right? even get over there? Can I go out on the other side? No? Just an empty house then. No, there's a chest here. I knew there was some reason why we go to here. No, I think there's someone up here, right? Yep. Now you will only unlock later on. You are, I think, a Raiju. And I have small hopes, maybe big hopes. What small hopes? That you'll be at least a cursed enemy. Which sadly doesn't mean too much. It makes it a bit tougher, yeah. At least when the enemies that we did have that were bosses or how's it called? Crucial, whatever bosses, right? Together with Cursed, didn't do that much, sadly. It's a bit better. It's somewhat interesting, but only sometimes. And not enough to be truly dangerous. There's nothing like when I first played Nioh 2, and I died like 30 times, and I got all sweaty over trying to beat down. I came from here, right? Trying to beat down the snake boss, for example, or even the fire boss, where I always died multiple times. Sad times. Nothing here, huh? Like I said, it's a bit too easy. I mean, maybe we'll be playing that, and we will go to the last boss of this DLC. Ah, sweet. On the high difficulty, it will actually school me. But I'm just really having my doubts that this will happen. Come on, old man. Let's going into the hot spring. More beating up demons. Well, what also was very cool in Nioh 2, right? These graves, they were dead players always, right? And since you were a half demon and could transform, they were always transformed. And so the enemy graves were always a real danger, especially if you had one of these monks that play the instrument and resurrect these people in the Dark Realms on their own. But since you're no longer a demon, they are no longer transformed. Which is a bit of a shame. Because it's... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. This is no longer difficult. Well, not nothing, but hey. I think I also remember that there was one difficulty. I think it was the second one or the third one. I'm not sure. It was an outlier. But if you attack the graves there, they were super strong for some reason. And you basically couldn't beat them on your own, at least not at the start. Or there you go, Shield Master. No, that means... Well, first number one. I would like to have something else for that one. I don't really mind what it is. I really don't care too much. Anything we don't have yet here? Red. Nothing red in the Crucible Arts. I mean, I guess we could keep a sword and shield. Not like that it really matters, right? This is what we have right now. Gives us life. What gives us life? 2. Life. I actually have one something like that, so we'll get to the third one. I think. No, it's the same one then, probably, right? Shinan whatever here. Yeah, plus 14. Yeah, it was that one. Let's just take that one, because it kinda looks cool. Okay, so. You we no longer need, but I would need to have a shield, like this one, for example. We also have no red ones here to learn. Nope. Well, how does it work? You'll have to learn a lot here, I think. But we'll see. I just need 500 kills with that weapon here. Can't be that hard, surely. We're also needing 4 more in here. There's one on the side. And there's a big baby down in the middle, I believe. There's a third one, and some other will probably be running around somewhere. Ah no, the last one is obviously the boss that we couldn't do earlier. The Raiju. It's quite funny though how quickly we can run. Nioh! Hey Earl! Did you just... Oh, you fool. Shinji Odoshi in the background? Huh? Shishi Odoshi. I have to admit to my not existing knowledge what you mean with that. Is that some traditional musician? Probably of the female variety. Oh, that was so useless. Ah, yes, the thing where do you mean the thing, the bamboos thingy with the water? To scare away deer? I didn't know this is to scare away deer. If only deer so would know about that. I see. I didn't know there was to scare away deer actually. Haha, yeah. Some proper damage. More like because the ninja is weak. Yeah. I mean, that's the one that everyone knows about, I guess, right? At least I do. And definitely is pretty neat. From this side, you say? Let's see. There we go. How's that from Skybox dev time? Take you again in dark room where it's pitch dark. Yeah, kinda. Well, it clears up though if you clear that realm. Though I do have a small issue with the game in regards to being lazy. Do you know about Nioh 2? Did you play that on your own or so? Any of them. Okay, so basically, The thing is, in Nioh 2, and I just assume in Nioh 1 too, you got different difficulties, right? And you got various DLCs and various zones. And let's say you go through zone 1, right? And you got these monsters there. You go through zone 2. You probably share a few monsters, but you also got a few new monsters that match the environment and so on and so forth, right? And you go into zone 3 and it's similar again. Then maybe there comes a DLC and you got some new monsters yet again, right? Stuff like that. In the past news, it was like when you selected a higher difficulty, you still had the same maps, besides the new DLC maps, of course, right? But you could replay the old maps in the higher difficulty, and the monsters were not just stronger, but the monsters were also mixed up. So the DLC monsters, for example, would appear in the other zones, and even the normal monsters were switched around. So you could have, instead of some guy with a spear, you maybe would have some samurai with a spear, you know, with armor, stuff like that. And so they basically changed the enemy placement. How many, where, which kinds, and so on and so forth. And that is something they apparently didn't do with that DLC. And I'm a bit miffed about that, to be honest. Because that was one of the coolest things ever, that you could basically replay these maps with that. Is it on the roof? Wrong to call there. I mean, like I said, it's not super bad also, right? They got a few new mechanics. They have a few monsters got a new move, something like that. They have a new curse mechanic. You see it when they got some purplish color, the debuff to them, right? They are stronger than, they drop better loot, stuff like that. It is there. But it was just in addition to that, right? You always mixed and matched the monsters. And so if you, let's say, went in here, you could have completely different monsters and you needed to be on your tip of your toes again. I think that's the wrong thing to say. But you need to watch what we were doing, basically, right? And if you didn't do that, well, then you probably died very quickly in the old map. So you need to relearn it a little bit. You need to re-explore it. It was a pretty neat way to make the old maps cooler again. That was one of my favorite ones, actually. To play through the maps and then see, okay, this has changed, and this thing is here now, oh, that's an evil placement, stuff like that, you know? So I'm really missing that part, though. But yeah, and if you don't know about Nioh in itself, basically Nioh is something, how should I say, a bit if you would mix a Souls-like with Diablo, basically. You got tons of loot, you have many different weapons and so on and so forth that you can mix and match and use skill points or whatever not. You have tons of ways how you make your character, how you make your build. But also tons of loot that you can find and get the best gear from there, mix and match there and so on. So it's pretty neat, actually. I like this a lot. Okay, I can do this, you know. Do I want to though? Yeah, we weren't up here anyways. And just in overall, it also feels a bit on the easier side for a Nioh or Souls-like game. Which is not necessarily bad for everyone, of course, but I liked how super hard it was in Nioh. And you could still beat them if you played well, without being super duper good. See, this is the burst effect here. Hey, Fanboy! How are you doing? Well, pretty well. It's the weekend now. And I can play some more Nioh. It's still fine, even though I'm raving against it a little bit. Since it's a bit easy, you know, a bit easier, let's say. And they don't do the thing where they change the enemy placement completely, so that you basically relearn the maps, which is a bit of a sad thing for me, since that was one of the coolest things in the Nioh games. Right. Done this, and well, this one is available too, so while we edit, let's do that also. So I kinda got the feel to play Nioh 2 again, to go through the higher difficulties. Just a teeny tiny little bit. On the other hand, in like 6 or 7 days, right? The new Star Wars XCOM game here comes out. I'm kinda excited for that one. I hope it will be a good XCOM game again, and we can actually play it. Wouldn't that be nice? I would be up here, right? Headaches? Yep. I didn't read about that? It's, how's it called? 0 Hour or something like that? Give me a second, I post it to you. Audit. Star Wars XCOM game. A Zero Company. It looks really, really good. It's only $50, so it's not too expensive. It probably won't bankrupt you. Oh yeah, I forgot that we are Naruto running in the ninja mode. I'm sure there's someone up there. Oh, didn't get him right. Let's see if we can get a jump on them. I get a feeling this is possible. Oh, you dirt! Ah! I fell down. Oh, come on! He hit me during the jump. Tiny little bugger. How dare he hit me during the jump? Anyways, this Star Wars, the XCOM that comes out in like a few days, less than a week, and like I said, it looks really good, I think. Actually, it goes better than expected with our ninja here. And it's also always very fun to kill the other players here and take a look at what they have died at or what did them in. Sometimes you got these NPCs here. Wait a minute, there's something here too. Yeah, but I meant something bigger than that, but hey. Alright, game. Just firebolt them. Oh, there's another honor. Nearly died here. Because I wasn't careful. Big ass crap. Oh. It's time to go samurai. Bold move. That's true. But they know that I'm more of a samurai, I guess. Samurai is my favorite with a big two-handed sword. Basically in Nioh 2 here, they did Nioh 3, sorry. They did something new. Namely, you can now have separate builds between ninja and samurai. And ninja is more... but he got his own mechanics, let's say. With the shadow thing where you can move a little bit and it's, well, a ninja, okay. Very quick, very stealthy, can have ninjutsu. He even does the Naruto run. It's neat, but I don't really need it as much. I just like my samurai with the big 200 axe that just bongs everyone on the head and then they are dead. My favorite. Oh, there you are. But it makes for some very, very new plays. Well, not necessarily new playstyles, but that you can change between them. That is definitely new. That didn't exist before. Before that, you could also have two weapons. Depending on how you build your character. You could still do something like a ninja, something like a mage even. But now you have some more ways to do things. Of course, not everyone liked it because, you know, change bad, or some people really liked a weapon here or there, which then got moved to ninja and now has different movesets, stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is, right? Anyways, that's what they did new, and that's why we got this very agile, very quick, less well armored ninja and the warrior-like samurai. And I think you could still build something similar to a mage in the ninja style. But from what I've seen, most of the gear that can truly be a mage is mostly in the ninja style. I just do that because they're in-game talents, basically. Which reminds me, I need to do something. They're in-game achievements, where you can spend them on getting other things to make your character stronger, right? And to do that, you need to do in-game titles. Like, use the weapon I have right now, the Hoko and Shield thingy, and kill up to 500 enemies with that. That is basically why I'm using this weapon right now. Also, why it is inferior dex build, I guess. You don't change your stats actually. So you share the stats between the two characters, and I'm full on stamina and strength, and I'm missing even more in strength. It should be just down. Isn't there a mission for here actually? Did I forget to take that? No, maybe not. I think the mission that you can do here is related to Relaxus, and we already got her, or rather her quest, so I think it's probably maybe fine. Well, let's be sneaky about this. There's one, okay, but I would like to go in this direction here anyways. Is there someone that I would really like to shoot before they hit me? That's a guard. Should be fine though. Ah! I guess you can just use a ladder instead. And I'm probably going to see me anyways, but let's see how far we can take it. Ah! No, it was even one of those. Fireball-oo! Oh, that's pretty okay. Fool! Fool! He saw me again. There are apparently certain enemies and we have this base defeated here. I think they're all on the ship or further away. Because with the ninja we got some skill or an item that tells us where enemies are. These are the red dots on the minimap. I don't like it. There's some guy That's, oh god, it's one of these tough ones. I don't necessarily want to fight. I actually don't need to fight him on the ship. Actually, it was kind of bad because they usually tend to have super good loot, and I killed him like that, which means I won't get the super good loot. These cursed enemies, but hey. Alright, come on. Something is always right. If you could please stand up so I can shoot you again. Thanks. So hard, we shot his head off. I think the thing with the belts that you need to shoot for the reward is much higher. Sorry. It's much higher if I remember this correctly. And we still need to kill 6 more enemies. Ah, come on. No way you saw me. You didn't see me. Oh no! 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 Fuck! I did this to myself. I did this to myself. Ah. Well, let's get my buddy back. I guess I should play a bit more with Samurai there. But I don't accidentally kill my freaking self, you know? I forgot about those. Much better. Thankfully nobody saw that here, right? Right? Oh, come on, how did you see me? I can't believe I killed myself, man. I literally jumped over it and killed myself. I mean, that is some impressive skill, I guess, but not the kind of skill that I want to be known for. Is the camp guys still there, or have they been repopulated? They've been repopulated. At least I know now who to shoot here. Oh god, he survived. Bad shot. Hey! That fucker. Well, as long as he doesn't call for help, it's all good. Yeah. Fair and balanced. Ah, who was that? You? Well. Dang! No! Yeah. The worst part is I'm doing this to myself. Again. Naruto, run! Alright. But let's do this again without being stupid, okay? But even if we're forgotten a small memory here. This time he's just a normal boy. Love to see it. Actually, you can maybe shoot that one here, the container. Ah, dang. Not like this, apparently. I think I need to go here anyways. Oh yeah, don't kill myself. I didn't get my grave bag yet. Anyways. Wait, it's on here? Oh god. Done. Up there actually, you can see the Chico which we need to shoot. Chico? Chala. I'm kind of scared of boats. I tend to fall down and it's not very good. Like this guy just fell down. You are Tsubura 01. Duality Pain. That's some great upgrade names sometimes. This was not of them. Not one of them. Sunky 0220. And Doc 13. I don't get that reference. I get though that he's very dead. This time I'm just not fucking around, you know. Just murder everyone. Actually, that is fine. I just don't need to fall down. The best in Destiny, I have no idea, man. I really don't know. It could be. Oh. The actual attack of my brain, I remember that game. Possible. Oh look, he tries to run behind the corner. That was brutal. Quite possible. Like I said, I just don't know. I never played the first one, I only met against the second one. I mean, was it silly? Yeah, that sadly is often the case, right? Like, this also was very silly, how he attacked and killed that guy. But hey, sometimes it just works, right? What's the build on here, right? I can't shoot it, it's a bit too high. Can I just aim higher? No. Not allowed. Oh, it's fine, I know where it is. We need to go over there, I think. Then we can aim at it. What is that? Lucky One X? Who done it? So... I'm sure that's in Bushido... Well, I mean, we are literal ninja. We're not necessarily doing Bushido stuff. That's like... that's the wrong game for that. We would need to play... Ghost of Tsushima for that, right? Right, this was a thing. One moment, I need to stop something here. Can you just stop that from happening? Stop! Maybe later. Anyways. We can take a look at this later on then. See, now the angle is much better and we can actually shoot it. And don't worry, it wants to be shot. The only thing that I can say is good about Ninja is that he's quick. Whee! Let's see. One of them is up there. Our ninja senses. Huh? I thought there would be one up there, but it's one that's already dead, I guess. And here I wanted to talk shit about our ninja senses. Oh, are there? I think it's only one that is cursed, right? Ow! What the fuck was that? To be fair though, I could make my ninja much more high armored, but I choose not to because max agility rating. That was for some reason a good idea at that moment. Nani? Nani this? Oh, don't run into fire. Fire bad? Fire hurt? Saint Tweeter. And worse than this, he's a spear user. That's right. A ninja always fights fair. Hold on, I need to go up here somehow, right? That should work some way. How does it work? Did I miss the way up? Here. Ah, they're inside. Oh, we already got our first 30 kills. Just need 470 more. Leonine Amber? Okay. Oh yeah, these things. I forgot all about them. Fireball! Neat. Oh, there it is. That's also one of the nice things in Nioh, right? You can already hear the monsters, and each monster got their own unique sound bites. So you can, so you know, if you hear that sound, aha, one of these monsters here might be near, I should be careful. Always like that part. Can we be sneaky and destroy it before the guy sees us? Can. You very much can. That's one. Oh, you're a big boy. And angry. Well, it's nice. But I got a fireball! Oh. Please stop that. I don't even know what it did. I think I didn't take any damage from it. Oh, yeah, I think he did poison me, it just didn't do any direct damage at first. I'll just go back to Samurai. We've got a little bit more hit points in that mode. Karasu. Go, get another kill for the ninja without the help of the samurai at all. You little! I hate them so much! I hate them so much! Fireball! That was a pretty nice fireball, to be fair. Mujina. What do you want me to do? That is nice. Flop. Alright, done this, done that. So let's go up to here. Then we can beat up on the master. Dogos. An upstanding member of the lucky community. I have to keep the no Dogo in mind. Nani? Kisa LDG. You can surely just jump on them, right? Get the drop on them, so to speak. Oh, that's too far. What is it? Fireball! Oh, the other one died on his own. Man. Guess how I like to play my my CRPGs. That's right, it's Wizard with Fireball. Ah, the good old times. Hey Wizard, what spellbooks? What spells do you have in your spellbook? Fireball, Fireball, and Fireball. I think he's nearly dead. But let's, you know what to do? Well, actually not that, but I thought Fireball would be doing more, to be honest. Oh. Don't throw rocks at me! Wait a moment. Oh damn, he survived. Aren't you already in the water? I'm kinda scared to do anything here. I think you're already in the water, and if I go down I'm probably going to die. There you go. Allocate the spell at Predication or fool enemies with minor illusion. Just Fireball, only Fireball, just Fireball. Oh, that reminds me. I think if you do Wish and create an illusion of you, it gets the whole spellbook of you, right? So they can also cast Fireball. And why wouldn't you? It's Fireball. Hey? Am I too early? Oh no, there it is. Oh, here it is, I guess. There's Sugitani Genjubo. Maybe. Have you not seen Crab Guy to D&D? I don't think so. I did the fireball thing fully on my own. Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down, buddy. Slow down, buddy. Probably trying to use one of my talismans. I watch it later. Oh, the Kuros is interesting, depending on what kind of stats it has. Anyways, the important point is Fireball, which reminds me of... Have you seen these shorts or small videos with the wizards which fight and cast spells like Mend Butt Crack? Or Tungsten Balls? Critch? Stuff like that? It's kind of weird that isn't spells like that, and if you think about it, wizards could do so much shit like I change your blood into lead. Pop, he's dead. Oh, hold on. Alright. We are now here, so let's... Can we take this part? Oh, we can go down from here, right? She probably should do right now. Since the enemies are respawned anyways right now. Doom! Doom! I cast Doom on ye. And it was so fun how you could play your character in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and how many ways you could find to cheese it. I remember getting into fights with liches, for example, or dragons, making them waste spells on summons, for example, and then I just walk out of the room, wait until their spells are over, and then redo it until they have no spells left. That was fun. Who does that? You? How about you? Shogoro the Filthy, you say? You look like a cursed variant, which is nice. Oh, this is a big one. We can fight the big one as Ninja too, sure. But it takes a bit, so I would rather do that as a samurai. I remember Giant Enemy Crab here. I mean, maybe you even remember that one. But we crabbed it, even on this higher difficulty. Whoa, oh! Where did you come from? Fire ball! There we go. They're all dead. Oh, come on. These dodges. Why did you remember the enemy crab there? Did I die to it, or was it... Or why was it so memorable to you? I hate you! Yeah. Doing my best Anakin interpretation here. Oh, there's another giant crab. I never know which is front and back with these. But just don't try it. Wow, not like this. Okay, you know what? If you're like that... Fireball! That's right. And imagine not using Fireball at every possible moment. Wouldn't that be weird? Okay, did I get everything here? Or did I forget about anything? Nope, looks good. Dark Knight Sticks. On this Nisuchi thing, I apparently killed it here. Him here. Is there another Nisuchi? I don't think so. Probably just this one here, right? Okay, let's open this with a fireball, that's right! And then more fire, and electricity, and then more fire. Wow! And then it was dead. Oh, nice, a core with some grace on it. What can you do? Damage bonus based on constitution. Well, darn. Also, I hear bells. Down? Down. How can I best shoot you though? Hey! Oh, my cat is so clever. She's sitting on the cable part of the laptop, which gets hot. The old lady of mine. Fire! Hey! That's not the plan! You're supposed to let me cast Fireball. Some people, or some crabs, right? What a nerve. Alright, but did it count as everything? It sure did. Don't see him, so there are probably no shooters. Ah, they are, to the left. That guy shoots me. There we go. That looked pretty good. Alrighty. Time to kill Red BS, or Red Bess. Would I fear? It's Seiji the Vagabond, killed by Skeleton Warrior, to toss on an NPC sadly. No, nothing else. Ah! Not nothing. There we go. Dealer than a doornail. Can we go through that? No. Not small enough for us. I can see that one of you is cursed. And one is the big boy. Fireball. Solve my problem for me. Neat. Sadly, you were only a weak one as a cursed variant, so you don't give as much as a big, strong enemy would. Ah. Hey, how about a fireball? That's right. Oh, oh, oh! Well, you're already big at least. Ah, look who I have here. He's also a big boy. Well, obviously he's a big boy, but, you know. Man. Imagine dodging, right? Crazy idea. On the other hand, we could just beat him up till he's dead, I guess. Also works. What does he give? Oh, and another one. What do you have? Life drain from elemental damage A-. That is actually interesting. Let's lock it in. Because we do quite a bit of elemental damage, right? All these damage numbers, the green ones, the blue ones here, those count as elemental, and they would heal us even further. Well, that's clearly an interesting option there. Murayama 232. Oh, he didn't do for long. The enemy crab. What do we have here? Doom! To say it like Earl. And I can hear the shooty weasel again. But first, a fight for our sponsor. What? Spiller, 1967. That's like quite a bit older than me. That's like in the 60s or so. Let's see. Let's do until here. That's because we can. I would like to. Where's the shooty thing? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Oh! Did you see that? How I recovered from jumping down the cliff? Who a genius, man! Poor genius. I thought me dead like 15 times over. Easy. But no, I persevered. Persevered? Something like that. Didn't die. Man, I thought I was so dead. Because I jumped down, so half of the double jump was already gone, you know? New speedrun strat. I mean, technically it's always the end game when you see the credits, right? Let the enemy follow you? Well, you can always put them down, right? Or push them down. And I like that you can do that. It's one of my favorite things to do. One thing that I didn't like, and I don't know why that is, in Wolong, right? The game that came before Nioh 3. Basically, when you push someone down the cliffs, their items show up next to the cliff where you push them down. In here, when you push someone down, it's gone. It's a bit of a quality of life thing that I wouldn't have mind to have, you know? Because you kind of miss out on loot. And who wants that? Oh, come on! Such a stupid shot, right? Shinojo the Lustful, bitten to death by the Noraona above us. The Noraona are those snake girls. Fireball! Pretty good, actually. And Abyssal Solaire, also bitten to death by the Noraona. I mean, imagine being warned already, basically, thanks to the dead one here, right? And then you still fail to it. Still die to the very same enemy. Couldn't happen to me. Sneaky, sneaky. Lemon squeaky, I think they usually say it, right? I was trying to find something that you could say with a ninja in mind, but didn't really find a good one. Ninja Nougat? That makes no real sense, does it now? Well, this is something which I probably would like to do as a samurai, because I would like to survive a hit or two. Oh, let's see if we can get the crap over to us. Hey, you! Come here! Put! No? I was sure that this would work. Hey, you! Yes, you! Well, I guess you can always let it get killed by the big ass fireball. See? See how I kill my enemies here? I kill them with kindness. There's anything special that I would like to see killed? No, not really. I actually deflected that. Wasn't sure if I could do that. Whoa! Yeah, that's why I thought it would be a great idea to not be a ninja here. The difference is a small hit and you're dead. It's not a small hit, but it's like a quarter maybe of damage that we take, right? Instead of 90%. Oh yeah. I don't care about you guys. No cursed one here either. Okay, we can fight. Or maybe not. It's kind of fun that you can kill them like that. How about you just come in? Oh. It's okay, buddy. Let me do this, please. Thanks. Okay, the other crab is... Oh, damn it. It's not a dangerous enemy, so we can ignore that one. Fight me! Come out of the water and fight me! If only we could swim. Well, I guess there won't be any fighting or swimming. I think we're down here, right? Only in this zone here. No, what do we have here? You just farted me? He did, didn't he? He farted on me. That means capital punishment for you. Let's look at the ill-fortunate. Yeah, I guess if you die at a graveyard, killed by mythical demons, that's kinda an ill-fortune. Bit unlucky here. No, what was the way? Not here. What was the way to get up? I think we already... Huh? Wow, what about you? I could have forgot about you! Oh, whoa! Samurai. A samurai can just ignore everything she does. Still did kill as a ninja, though. Clearly, the ninja did the greatest work here. We all saw it. Someone I did nothing. Oh. A crab? Are you cursed too? Yes. Basically, this is a crucible enemy and a crab enemy. Cursed enemy. You might just die. You won't die. Fine. If you want to be like that, please don't fall down though. I would like to loot you. You know what? That too works. The core just... yeah. Well... at least you can disassemble the core, right? And then we need to go to here. I do need to take a look at my gear though after this, I think. Let's see if we got some more level 18 things. I nearly jumped and I got a mortar on my own again. I swear I'm killing myself more than the enemy does. Oh! Why am I doing this to me? Why? Killing myself, not very softly even. Well, before I check out that part, are the enemies all underground? Underground enough at least. Okay. No, how are the turtles called actually? Ah! I was so concentrated on the other two that I didn't notice this guy here. Come at me. Put. Very good. Now that we have had that. Not you, no, the other. Oh, nice, even dodged it. And a pretty good core. At least a plus core. Nice damage. That's the squirrel, right? Yeah, it's the overgrown squirrel. Ow! Dang, I thought it was out of range here. Fireball! Still got hit though, but it was fair. Well, it wasn't fair, but it was good. Good fight. Now about that overgrown squirrel there. Look, this thing, I'm sure you guys agree, that is a squirrel, right? Apparently it's a wolf, but to me it looks like an overgrown squirrel. With the bushy tail, right? Please, yes, very good. That's what it didn't want to do, that it falls into the water. That's why I said, very good. It went away from here, then it dropped down there. I even know that it would have had a soul core, because the message told me as such. So I'm double up unhappy basically about this. I think he's above us, I'm pretty sure. Do we have the key? I mean, I don't have it, but from another difficulty? No. Damn, my nice loot. The water take it away? How much enemies did we actually already kill? Oh, after that. Another honor. Fireball. There we go. Anyways, how much enemy did I already kill with this type of weapon by now? Title list... Oh, 87. Well, slowly but surely, right? Okay, it must be somewhere a bit down. I clearly heard that, you know? I just baited it out. Fireball! Save me! Man, you can always trust in Fireball. The only constant in the world is that a Fireball will solve your problems. That is a shortcut. I don't like this dark shadow here. Oh, bath. Sure, let's take one. Recover. Okay, it's from you. That's doable done. Where is Kodama though? Ah, it's down below, I remember that. It's down below. Okay, this time you can't die in the water. Well, I mean you can die. But this time I will loot you. This time I get my reward. Okay. No soul core though. Yeah, the cell keys. And there is it. I have to admit our outfit is a bit questionable. Kind of looks like if we go to a BDSM party or so. Which does armor. Oh no, I can check that later. Actually, I want to see if I can get even lighter armor so that I can get agility AA instead of just agility A. Oh, we're already back to that location. Okay. Sadly, nothing too good. So there's just the big boss left, I guess? I mean, not just even the big boss, just this here. Which is fair, was a bit difficult. I remember. Well, when I say a bit difficult, I mean it was one of these big ones. And as long as I don't walk into freaking lava on my own, it should be fine. Oh, no, I'm definitely not fighting you as a ninja. But actually, now we can. Helmet headshots even? I thought there was something else that comes here. Could you please come a bit closer? Thank you. Easy kill. Oh, that's it already. Weird. I was remembering a different enemy here. Walk, walk, walk. So that's the sound is meant for the altar, so that the big ass gigantic demon is calm again. Walk, 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 walk. I think we even fight this thing in Nioh 2, right? Oh, a +1. Not too bad. Yes, I know that I'm great. Some even say... No, nobody says that I'm the greatest. But maybe some does, for something. Anyway, thanks to that, one of the fights is available again. One of the master fights. And a few... unwritten memories, as you can see here. In fact, quite a few. Hey, Kino! How are you doing today? Oh yeah, when does your first league game start? I mean, it's today, right? But when? I could actually watch it on WoW TV, aka Sky. Tired and sore. What did you do? Did you work out? Nope, nothing. Well, that's not good. Pretty sure you shouldn't be tired and sore from nothing normally. Nom nom nom. Ah! So that is what? It's like in 20 minutes then? Stop doing that. Too hard. Wait, what? Did I do it incorrectly? 8 PM. Ah, so 8... Ah, okay, yeah, I did it the wrong way around in my mind. Instead of adding one, I subtracted one then. Alright, let's have our fight against a master. Taigen Sisai, level 407. That's a nice high level. I can do that too. I'm better than you. More like I don't even have a counter man. That was easy fight. What? You know what? I think you were saying that the Spurs are desperate. I guess you're right. Which reminds me, when is yeah, right? Something like that. When is the deadline day actually? Is it on 1st of September or so? I mean, I got like 10 days left, but wow. That's, you know. I don't even need to walk through here. Oh, cat. Cat. Into the cat. Hey, buddy. So, how much is it then? That's like 85, nearly 150 million for 2 players. That's quite a sum. Karma Q. Sadly, no 180 item that I want. And Spiller 1967 again. Alright, anyways, that means we can go to here and then walk up to here. I was Enlightened Journey. Pretty easy actually. Did you already start it too, Parappa? I'm here just a ninja to level my shield. So for the internal achievement. Oh, please don't fall down. Yeah, I'm basically close to getting that. But see how easily I killed that guy? That was a cursed enemy, right? As long as it could get from me. Actually, there is something, I'm not sure if you saw it yesterday or if I did it on my own even, but basically what I had was, I did the caves here in the south, right? And there are quite a few of these snake women, the Nioh, I think they're called. And basically, a normal Nioh constricted me, and it did like 10% or so, maybe, damage to my... damage to my warrior, right? Pretty underwhelming, but basically for the par. You little shit. And then there was a cursed Nioh. She did the same thing, and she hurt me to 2/3 of my lives. And actually felt in danger for once. Yeah. Sadly, she didn't press the attack. But that's another thing, right? That the enemies are less aggressive. But anyway, if she would have pressed the attack like they do in Nioh 2, right? I actually would have been in danger for once. So, I actually think, you know what? The game should make it so... Yeah, they were lazy, but that's another point. Yeah, exactly. It feels like they did that. And they didn't even add the curses, because the curses are randomized. There were a few parts where I ran through the same levels, you know? How did you see me, man? There were a few parts where I ran through the levels, or redid a mission or so, you know? And I just saw very easily that it was randomized. So they didn't even do this manually. It said, this is a great spot for, I don't know, a cursed enemy. There's just a randomizer that adds that. That says, okay, we have, I don't know, 30% chance or whatever for a cursed enemy in that zone, and then they do that. But anyway, what I actually wanted to say is, I like the damage that this thing did, and I feel like every single enemy in the game, or at least on this third difficulty here, should have the stats of a cursed enemy. Every single one. Not the loot, not necessarily, no, not the loot, right? But every normal enemy should have the stats of a cursed enemy, and the actual cursed enemies should have even higher stats. But they actually feel dangerous, you know? Because right now, sure, I took some damage right now, but that is mostly because I'm playing on the samurai, on the ninja, and try to max out the shield weapon. If I would just go through the samurai, I'm invincible. I'm actually freaking invincible. So yeah, and what you said... Oh, shield samurai was also fun. This one attack here, this here, that killed basically all the enemies for me. So I could level up that very easily. Gary the Gamer. But yeah, I think it's one of the... Overall, right? I think the DLC is still a good one, and the price is also still fair, even though I saw a few people that were unhappy with the price. But I think it's still fair. Yeah, it's nice to add more gameplay, right? But like I said, I still think it's fair. The price is okay, and I would give the game, not the game, but the DLC a 7/10. But there are a few things that I could have made better, you know. Like, number one, smithing is still useless. Why would you ever make an exotic weapon? You already didn't do that in the base game. Now you get even better divine weapons with graces and whatever not. why would you do an exotic weapon? Why? There's no freaking reason to it. Like, none. That's, on my eyes, a really dumb thing. And I don't know why they did it like that. Yeah, like I said, the enemies are simply too weak. Like, they're literally too weak. I mean it. Every enemy should be on the level of a cursed enemy. Every single one. That should be the standard. And yeah, and of course the enemy placement. We definitely should have a better enemy placement. Or more, so that I mean, in Nioh 2, right? Every single map on a high difficulty or different difficulty had their own enemy placement. And every time it was fun to explore thanks to that. And that's kind of missing. And like I said, if they had slapped on the curses to specific enemies, right? And I said, yeah, that's a good idea. But they didn't even do that. It's randomized. I did the first crucible two or three times. 3 times, to be exact. And the curses, or who was cursed, was, like I said, randomized. Which means... Oops, moment. Which means that isn't handcrafted or so. They just added some random modifier that makes them cursed. So it's even cheaper. Oh yeah, 2 things. Did you see? Yeah, I hope so, but it's no excuse, right? For that part. But that's why it's only 710, right? If smithing would be worth it, if enemy placement would be different, it would be more difficult, I would give it a 9 out of 10, actually. These are things that push it down. But 2 things, Parappa. Do you know that you can make your demonic cores that you get, right? Like, do I have one right now? Somewhere? I should get someone. Somewhere. Do you know that you can upgrade them even further? If they already got a plus. Yes. The thing is, they told me right, but I couldn't figure out how it works. And then I saw at the top right, hit triangle to switch to doing that. And I was like, why? Why are you doing it like that, you know? Why is it not like for the weapons? Yeah, for me it's a circle, triangle. But yeah, that was stupid. Took me a while to find it. And I was like, why did you do it? Because they do have the enemy placement, the space there, you know? There's no reason to not do it. And number 2, I'm not sure if that's a thing, but transference of scrolls. Do you know if that is in the game? Because there's a title, or these in-game achievement titles, right? For scroll transference. Oh no, really? So you can't transfer stats from one scroll to another. Well, dang. Level. That could be. Then it would be kind of useless, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the scrolls are actually super easy to level up. Ah, god damn it! I'm still a weak ninja. Yeah, no, yeah, I can. But I want you to show my current scroll. One moment. Because you can do funny things like this here. Ultimate strength and ultimate stamina. You can just reroll it very easily, and it has a super high chance to actually giving you that. So, you know. Oh, that's why it didn't work. I'm an idiot! I didn't equip it earlier. Is it now triple? Double? Yeah, now it's AA. I just didn't equip the scroll. But again, did you see how quickly the guy died? That's why I say the game is too easy, right? It just is too easy. Neat. Where is it? It's directly above me, right? Okay. But yeah, well, let's say the issue. The issue is you can get them so easily, right? I did the mission maybe 7 times or so. And that's why I was like, yeah, why would I need a transference? You know? What's the reason for a transference? I mean, obviously you don't need them, right? That's true. But they're also super easy to get. They're probably the easiest way to grind. I mean, all the gear is already super expensive. And I don't understand when it becomes cheaper and when not. I had a thing like the upgrade from 19 to 20 for my X cost me 8 million or so. And I was like, oh, that's a lot, you know? And then sometime later I came back and suddenly it was 2 million. And I don't know why. Why is it suddenly only 2 million instead of 8 million? I mean, I like it obviously, yeah, but why? I didn't have any item on that level for sure. Or close to that level even. So, yeah, you know? Confusing. I thought if you have a weapon on that level or so, right? Or you have something on that level, then it becomes cheaper. But I don't know. It just became cheaper like that. Yeah, that's a problem, right? Who knows? I mean, I'm probably not upgrading it any further either. I just did it when I had some money lying around. I was like, yeah, I just spend a few million, go bing, 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 bing. Maybe it levels up. It didn't level up. You know, sometimes you got the effect that it works greatly or so. So I think I'm just waiting until I get a level 18 variant of the stuff that I want. Ideally, maybe with a good grace. Oh yeah, I got a few 180 drops already, even from stuff that I want. So it's not too difficult to get that, I believe. For example, I got the waist cut here on 180. And I made it to 20 because it wasn't too expensive. Then I got this one level 175, and the ninja got this on 180, and it also has this on 180. What was there? And I also dissed already a few of those things that I couldn't wear at all, because this year I will never be able to wear, so I don't really care about it. But sometimes a few things drop here and there. It's actually not that rare, I think. Actually, why can't we transfer the level of our gear? I like the old system kind of better, to be honest. Well, partially, I guess. I didn't like that you had to stack your upgrades. Yeah, got +1, so that you got a +2, then you see +2, so you got a +3, and stuff like that. That was a bit stupid, yeah. I guess that's why they changed it. But still, it's somehow, even though this is less grinding... Ah, damn it. It feels more grindy, because you need to spend so much money, it feels like. I mean, they could do it like in Wolong, maybe. I think if you diss a weapon there, you can get a gem with its unique effect or something like that. I don't remember it too clearly. But you basically could inherit it somehow, or could do something to inherit it. I mean, the money also goes down though, right? Like I said, from 8 million to 2 million just like that. No clue why. Then the other thing, to upgrade my weapon, it was, again, something like 2 million? Or 1.2 million for one step for that, I don't know what it was. And for the other thing, to upgrade it on the same level, it was only half the price, and I don't understand. I just don't understand. But anyways. This is for later, right? Actually, was there a shortcut? No, shortcut was somewhere else. Yeah, here. And basically I've done these 3 parts here, the parts down below, then this here, and I'm now running this part to here, and then I go to there, take this, take the part here, maybe shoot the thing, and then see. Basically something like that. It's going pretty quickly actually. I'm streaming right now for 2 hours. Even with me playing optimal because of the ninja, and I basically did this part. Oh, basically I had done all of these parts here below, right? And I did all the parts from here and all the parts to where I am right now. I can see you. No? Is that not an enemy here? Apparently not. I mean, who cares? Oh yeah, hold on. I got a shield, I can throw it. How? I never took a look how that works. Actually, did you get the achievement? Ah, one thing. Did you know when you do a picture scroll, you can get ninja and samurai locks? Ah, airborne, and then this, okay. That didn't work. Ah! Well... Okay, that's cool. Yeah. While doing a picture scroll, I randomly got a samurai lock. I don't know if it can be endgame farm though. Because it's over so quickly, you know. And I kinda don't want to take every 5 minutes. Or not just 2 minutes. How long do you need for a scroll? It's like 2 minutes or so. And then you need to reselect a scroll, you know? If I could say this is a... If I could somehow automate it, let's say, right? That you say, yeah, I do that 10 times in a row. Or, sure, I make a selection for me, and then you know, something like a queue or so for that. But it kinda sucks that I mean, if the roles would be like the maps in PoE, right? Which from what I've gathered, they can be longer. Like, imagine you had a picture scroll, and the picture scroll goes for like 10 minutes. Or maybe you got a super long one that goes even half an hour or so, you know? That would be neat. Ah, damn it. Double damn it. I'm surprised he still got me from there. I mean, maybe it was different for you, but literally every single picture scroll that I had is you go into a small arena, like 10 times 10 meters or something like that, you know? And then you fight between something between 3 bosses and 10 normal enemies, or a mixture between those values. Then it's over after like 2 or 3 minutes max. And you need to select the picture scroll again, or take another scroll. So, why would I do this? It sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's fun to do once in a while. Maybe you got a cool scroll where you think, it's kind of neat. These enemies that I read there, right? Let me try it out. Maybe you can do it a few times. But that's it. That's very short. And so in the end, you probably still run the battle scrolls. And there, of course, the not kryptonite, the ones with the crypt, whatever, the ones with the corruption, because for those you get more drops, and you can get the abyss gear, or the gear of the abyss skills, right? So yeah. And then the next thing is, the higher level the enemies are, the higher chance you get the 180 stuff, because it's a higher level, I think. So you probably run always the last one all the time. And that's actually one thing that I also would like to have. And you can say, run the battle scroll, but on max level. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't add this possibility yet. That you can say, I don't know, take the Princess Tsubaki mission, or battle scroll, and run it at level 450. That would be nice. Eh? Where? Ah, it's probably down below, right? Or up. One of the two. That would be nice. Oh, actually, let me rush south a little bit, because I need to shoot. Ah, you fucker! I need to shoot the thingy. Yeah, that too. I will probably still play it a little bit and see if I can get some something easy from, well, easy grinds, I guess, without playing it too hard, you know. Just run the thing a few times, do this a few times, and then call it a day. Oh no, it's on this side. Effort into it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you also said the thing with the the performance, right? That's still a big issue for the PC crowd, apparently. I keep reading through their stuff. Well, because Steam Forum is the easiest way to do it. And, oh, damn it. Double deck, triple damn it. And they still have issues, right? And it's become even worse, apparently, because, you know, there's a certain territory, there's a certain scene where we were. And they're like, yeah, you still didn't fix the performance. How can this be, basically, right? Which I can completely understand. And it's a bit of a weak point here. And then, of course, there are many people like we that say the same thing. What's with the enemy placement? Why is forging still completely useless? Where's the difficulty? Why did you recycle so many enemies from Nioh 3? Not even from Nioh 2 or so, but from Nioh 3. What's with this cliffhanger story? For the freaking DLC. Stuff like that, you know? So yeah. I guess I need to go to here then to shoot it, huh? Which means I actually can ignore all of that and go back up. I mean, like I said, I'm still having fun and I still played quite a few hours in here, so I don't think it's wasted or too expensive or whatnot. But if there would be different enemy placement, I would be really happy. Because that is always the biggest thing for me. That you get a new difficulty and then you can explore the new maps that you already liked and it's different and it's fun to play, right? And suddenly you got it like that, so, you know. To see some in the first one. Yeah, exactly! And in fact, I didn't see, not just new enemies, I didn't even see any new placement for anything. It's the exact same thing. In fact, I ran through the new DLC region, right, on the other difficulty 2 already. And all the enemies, every single one, were exactly the same ones. There was absolutely zero variance. Yeah, that's a super bummer. I mean, maybe it will be different now on the high difficulty or so. But even then, I kind of feel like, why did I run through this 2 times, besides getting the luck bonus maybe, right? Why did I do this to myself? It was the exact same thing. The enemies were still super easy. There was really no reason for me to do this. Huh. I don't think we need to keep that, right? Yep. Sure do. Well, I did it because I was expecting that it would have different enemies. Or, well, a different placement of enemies. That it would be more difficult thus. And so I'm indeed a bit disappointed in that. And that's why, or that's one of the reasons, why I consider it this, or rather why I did deduct a point here or there in my evaluation of the game. Honestly, I'm not sure who thought this would be a good idea. Are there so many people that say, I don't care about enemy placement? Who gives a fuck? I don't know. I certainly don't. It was really always one of the highlights for me. Why are you not exploding? In the Nioh DLC, right? The region. These always explode. And set them on fire. Not just in the Nioh DLC. Was it the weapon then? But yeah, no, I don't know. Weird. No! This kills me. Oh man. I don't want to play the ninja, but I need to level it up. So was I? Yeah, enemy placement. A real bummer. And I really don't know why they did not... How far was I? Here? Yeah. I really don't know why they didn't do it. Because for me, and at least, I'm pretty sure for many others too, this is always a highlight. Why the hell did these not explode into fire? Yeah, weird. And in fact, even in the base game here, right? It wasn't big, but a few enemies at least were placed differently. At least a few. Like, I think the Raiju, for example, in the first town was different. Normally I think it was something else first. It was the big wolf / squirrel thingy. But it did change it in the first one, right? Yeah, but there are no differences between New Game Plus, well, New Game and New Game Plus, in the DLC region. But again, bad. And so far, I haven't seen any differences. In this one. Which is super sad. Could you please not do that? Block the desperation move. Yeah, minus the curses. But, you know, that's the thing what I meant earlier too, right? The curses are not even different, right? I mean, if they would need to set different enemies there, right? Then of course they would need to do this by hand. And I would see, yeah, that's too hard, that makes sense, stuff like that, you know? But that's not the case with the curses. They're not manually set or whatever. They're freaking randomized. Now you explode. Why didn't you explode earlier? So, no change of level manually, just add some algorithm. Hey, 10% of the monsters in this map, which has to include every boss. gets a curse, something like that. Nothing. Arc. No! Uh-oh. Burn, baby, burn. So yeah. That is the underwhelming part, I'm afraid. And if it had that, it would be so much cooler, you know? I would immediately give it one more point for that. Bring it up to an 8-10 for me. And if I did something like, I don't know, or made it possible that you can smith divine thingies, right? Or that smithing and leveling up in general makes a bit more sense, is a bit less grindy. Or would be great. Maybe even an also way in there. Maybe even a 9-10 then, because it doesn't miss that much, to be honest. And I think we already had discussed it too, right? But we were thinking, maybe you would like to try out a new build or so. But you can't try out a new build, or not really at least, because they are not on the same level. And then you need to spend like 15 million or 10 hours or something like that to get your build going. It's stupid. One moment. If they keep doing open world, they need to refine a new game plus system going forward. Collecting cats and give nothing them up don't feel great. I mean, I know why some are not unlocked. It's those that are locked by some gates or so. Those are not unlocked, I think. The others are all unlocked. But if they are in a camp that you need to conquer first, or if there's a dark zone around them, then they are not. That side, I think they're all unlocked. And about the cat stuff, I mean, technically you don't need to do it. It does give you, though, 10 more luck per map, which is quite a bit. And the other point is, you get some power bonuses too when you do them all right. But you could say that's optional. You could, but that's just part of the content. If you got an open map that you can explore that stuff, right? And then we are at it again. You finish exploring, right? What can you do as an endgame then? The maps? They're just short while things here and there. Do you want to run the same instances again and again and again? Well, no. You certainly do it a few times, okay, but that's it. And that's why I actually think that the idea that I had earlier with the setting the level of your instance that you want to run to a higher level, so not sync it down to your level, where it then also drops lower gear. No, the other way around. Make it run higher. Allow it to scale upwards, you know? I mean, once it's the scale anyways, there must be a function in that. I would be very surprised if it isn't. And if they somehow would do it all manually. I doubt it. And if you have that, then just set it all, then let it scale. Give your players the option, maybe after you finish, to run these high level missions on... Is that guy below me? There. To run these missions on higher level. So you have some variants in which mission you can get the gear, you know? That would be nice. Imagine doing the first mission and it's like level 450 and they kick your ass. That would be cool. That is something that people might be interested in. And it looks to be very simple to do that, right? Like I said, they already have some level scaling in there. No way did it set the values for each level manually. They surely did not do this. Drowned? So just enable that and let the player themselves select what kind of level they want to do a mission. Maybe after they finish at once, you know? Or set the world level here. Let me, I don't know. Let me say I can set this to, I don't know, somewhere. Like, maybe here. I can say, set to max level. Poof, and then the whole open world would be max level. That would be cool, cool as heck. And then let's say, let the world level, let the world be reset, so that you can do all the open world stuff yet again. The things that you've killed once, they're now back, but on level 450. Stuff like that, you know? That would be neat. Because that would be a very easy way where you, on your own, could scale the content and take the content that you want. And that would be absolutely a minimum of effort on their side. I'm really surprised that they don't have that yet. In fact, now that I think about it, was there something like that in Rise of Ronin again? I mean, that's the New Game Plus at least with on the maps, right? Where then the camps, even the various enemy camps, even had additional enemies in them. Or more the officers that we killed. Oh, I don't want to do this with you here. Again, that would be neat, right? And I really don't know why they didn't add that one. And not from time to time. Basically, when you played it on New Game Plus, right? Then every enemy camp had a random officer. Simply everyone. I think. Maybe that was only for the first time or so. And there was also a way how you could immediately say repopulate the camp, which to be fair we also have in here. But still, why can't we have something like that in here, where you change the overworld, right? Right now here on the overworld, on what? The overworld and the zones, however you want to call it, there's nothing. They're just here, and you can just say, yeah, I would like to redo this mission, this base. That's it. Can't do anything else. Huh? Oh, yeah. And in fact, they kind of show with the scrolls that they could do stuff like that too. Imagine you have your normal missions, right? The battle scrolls, for example, and you could say, activate a modifier. How did I have to do this again? Ah, up here. I mean, I had a few of these masters here. They are on like 407 or something like that. to be honest, the only way how it becomes dangerous is if I'm lazy and don't use my talismans or summons or whatever. That's basically the only way when it becomes dangerous. Senkichi. Wasn't that the guy from Bleach? No, that was Senpachi or so, right? Something like that. It's a cat above? I think she is, right? Might be. I'm thinking of the Bleach guy. Or wanted to think of the Bleach guy, let's say. There was one guy, a very big guy with a scar that goes around with a small whatever. I don't know, man. Up there, no? Yes, up there. We go there from here. Also, hot take, the traversal system with the Spirit Beast is complete garbage. You could just not do it, and you wouldn't lose anything. Just add one ladder, just add a few stairs, and you can completely ignore them. There's no real benefit. And you could have saved that development time for something useful. I guess. Alright, let's see. What is the best step to do here? Do I need to go here first? You know what? Yeah, let's go left first. Actually, yeah, maybe like that, you know, some backtracking. There was a pretty big thing also, or again, basically, make people want to go back to maps, right? Something like that. But if you've done that once on normal, why would you do it again? Or rather, you don't have to do it again, because you've already done it once, and so you already have unlocked it. Fireball! That's right. No! That was so dumb! I thought I had already eaten my my ration, but I didn't. To be fair, I did kill him. I just also died. Well, wasn't there any closer? Apparently not. Fine. At least you get some more kills for the weapon here. Oh, you are sadly no longer a cursed one. What can we do? Actually, I don't care about you in that case. I only care about the cursed ones. Since better loot. Besides, super easy kills, I guess. And I really should invest in some stats for this guy. Oh. Yeah, but anyways, I thought I had even a ration, right? So I was like, yeah, I can just do Fireball. Because Fireballs are cool and so on. So it's good. You're also no longer one of those. Stabby, stabby! Very impressive, boy. Imagine you actually hit me. Oh, come on, let's not die again. Eat your ration. I said... I actually didn't say anything. Besides, eat your ration, and that makes no sense. Here. Hold on. Okay. I think the gate up here is currently locked, if I remember this correctly. Oh, phew. Kind of worried there for a second. Oh, are you locked? You can actually open it. Ah! Fireball! There you go. Any cool dudes? But so-so. No 180s. Disappointing. Oh, you can open it from here. But it really would... Well... I'm here. Now I want to go down here. And then go back to here, I think. Interesting to see if the coastal enemies get more modifiers in the later areas. I mean, the enemies are tougher, they do more damage, right? That's it. Which is why I said, every enemy should have that. Would be much more interesting then. Actually, wait, let me try something. Okay. I mean, I guess skateboarding enemies to death is quite nice. Actually, the modifiers in the status screen. You mean in your own, or what? I mean, you can also see that they got a modifier here, right? But honestly, maybe they even have something else, I don't know. But it was just the effect that I noticed, let's say. You mean here? In the help, or where? Hey? What do you mean? Press X. These way. Yeah, yeah. But, is it actually this curse here? Less key, we take less key damage. Look, they definitely do more damage and have more health too, which is not written here. So this is shit. Yeah. The most important thing, that they have more health and do more damage, is not listed there. Good job. Oh, whoa, that was a save. There we go, I guess. Not unfortunate. What about Fireball? Thanks, buddy. How did you see me? I mean, honestly, if this curse effect was only, yeah, they do more key damage or so, or they take less key damage, it would be pretty mid. It would be very pretty mid. I'm not going to take you, else I fall down too. You are Tokoma 50. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. That's right. Drax, who the hell are you? You're to the Insectator. Yeah, I can believe that. I do things too. I mean, Samurai is pretty easy in general, it feels like, because your attacks can do quite the bigger attacks here. And I guess I could just use my ninja spells, right? But when I want to level my weapon, I would like to level my weapon. And the ninja, well, the attacks are a little bit shorter, let's say. With the weapon itself, or at least it feels like. Also got kind of weird moves. I guess weird is the reason why you have it, but still. Alright, let's clean this. Man, I like how stealthy the ninja is, right? You barely even noticed when you kill someone. Fireball! I didn't hear just another dog yet. Again somewhere? You. Wow. Not like this. Huh? The doggo down here? Sure is. This animation looks so cheap sometimes. Also, I think Deb said it actually. I kinda wish they had different animations for executions and assassination per weapon, you know? Wouldn't that be nice? Thankfully nobody heard that. And didn't I have something like that in Nioh 2? That it was depending on your weapon how you executed someone, I think. Oh nice, 170 soul core with a grace. What do? Living artifact damage 14% nearly. That's decent. That's pretty decent. Let's lock you in. Yeah. You know, I like it when games do the one extra step. They say, that's actually cool that they thought about that, you know. Also, I can't say that name. Also, that's something that I was reminded earlier. What I do miss from Nioh 2 is the whole "you are a half demon" thingy. Not just because I like the various different demon counters, but also remember when you were in a dark zone, you saw a red grave and saw it go swirl and you were like, oh no, because if that thing got resurrected by the goddamn monk thingy, and you're in a dark realm, it's transformed into the demon form. I remember, because that was pretty scary always. And I'm kind of sad that we don't have that here anymore, you know? Because, well, there's no demon anymore. And since there's no demon anymore, you know? Can't happen then, right? But that again feels like a little bit of the lower difficulty, right? The lower difficulty this game in general has. I mean, are they that different? Besides the look, I guess. I mean, yeah, should they look different, right? But I mean, in the end effect, it's the same thing. You have a mode where you're basically invincible and can dish out some nice damage while doing so. You can use a few abilities still that are normal, namely your spirit ability stuff here, right? Hey, You could be one of the other demons, to be fair. But yeah, I know what you mean. And like I said, it doesn't really matter to me. It's, if you go like this or that, it's the same effect for me. And I would have found it really funny in this game here, right? If there would be a Dark Realm and you summon a Red Grave, and then they are in their weapon form. That would be great. You know what? Fuck that. Oh, come on! Don't be like that. And I actually was kind of surprised why they didn't do that. Because it is one of the nicest things, right? You're in a especially dangerous Dark Realm. And suddenly it's not just some guy in a red grave or some girl, but it's the transformed version, and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And you know, I don't know why they didn't do it. Because now that we said it, surely there could be some reason why all the red graves in these dark realms are transformed. Why isn't that? So that feels like it is a decision they made on purpose to make it easier. Who saw me? Ah. Actually, do I even want that? No. Well, I could, but I don't wanna. I wanna go to the right side first. To that part. Let's skate you down. But there are a few things where it's not just the enemy HP or enemy damage that makes this game a bit easier, right? One of the things, like I said, or that we said right now here, is the thing with the transformed red graves and dark zones. But there are a few more like these, actually. Like the big crabs, for example, right? They were basically invincible until you got to the backside and could damage them there. But in here, well, there are dozens of ways how you can easily deal with it. There were much more ambushes everywhere. Monsters were not just more dangerous in general, but they were simply also more aggressive. Ah yeah, for example, the heads that explode, right? It feels like in Nioh 2 the heads always exploded. And in here it's kinda rare when a head explodes. But yeah, I kinda wish it would be a higher difficulty, you know? And yeah, I know, in theory I could use the Stone of Penance. But number one, right now during the leveling, I just don't need it. What do I want to do with it, right? I don't have stuff that I want to level up, accessories. It's just not needed. And even then, the payoff is super low. Oh, wrong. I mean, yeah, it makes it more difficult, yeah? But, okay. Come on, huh? Am I using it wrong? Apparently, better. But it's just that the payoff isn't worth it. I mean, Yeah, exactly. Or, for example, what you could also do, you could do something like, now, on the high difficulty, if you use a Stone of Penance, there are more cost enemies. That would be really worth it to do that, you know? That would be nice. Because you would get amount of loot, the enemy would be more difficult in any case, and you add to the difficulty with the Stone of Penance stuff. That would be neat. And I'm sure there are reasons why they don't do that, or balance, various balance thingies maybe, right? But it just feels like we are talking about that, and there are so many possible things that they could do that seem to be pretty easily created, pretty easily implemented, without much chance, without much trouble. Things that the player can deactivate on their own. And I just wonder, why are they not doing that? What's stopping them? And it kind of feels like real laziness. Plus S? Yeah, maybe. That's just still weird. I mean, really, you do the missions a few times, and you do it maybe until you got a good scroll, right? If you're happy with. And then, what else are you going to do? And then you're doing the same missions again. Because the same missions are the ones that reward you the most. It just feels like it could be so easy to add some more variance to it. Like we said, right, that we can set the level to a higher level and benefit from that. Or adding modifiers or to the whole map, to the open world like this. There could be many things that you could, in theory, do. And that wouldn't be too crazy either. That was a bad shot. Who cares? Many shots also solve the problem. Now, what do we need from here? A chest. This one here, we can do this part real quick, I guess. Oh yeah, isn't that the Demon of Pride there? Did you already fight him? How was he? Wow! Was there another one? Oh yeah, there's another one! Not sure how useful, Oh yeah. I'm probably going to try that out. If I can just do it before... Well, Lucky will probably stream soon, so I guess not today then. I still would like to get to the purple guy, because he might not be there the next time. Let's hurry along a tiny little bit, let's say. How do I get to that thing again? Oh, what's up here? Yeah. I think Lucky will do, what did he say? FTDA or so? Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced? Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be a cool idea. Imagine he does that. Man, then he would really rush to him in the hopes that you can get him down early, right? Another effect damage. Because, yeah. That is not something that anyone would like to live. But I guess you could abuse it very easily too. Because in that case, maybe some players would just let him live, fight the guys, and then he summons another and another, you know, and you can just farm them. How did this work again? I think I need to go up there and then jump over here, so, right? Or something like that. That looks good, I think. Do you see the damage right now from a red attack and the other attack? Just so low. Did you just fall down? You did, didn't you? Oh well. Guess I got to loot then. Where did it go? Is there another player? Yeah, there's another player, man. I don't know. But like I said, it just feels like that we are so strong, we do so much damage, the enemy dies so quickly. I just don't feel really threatened. Let's see, did Lucky write something? I think he's going to start doing it soon. Huh? Oh, there you are! I can probably still do a try on the demon before Lucky goes live. And then we can raid him. Shouldn't take long. In fact, we are here. I mean, I could teleport here already, but I try to run from shrine to shrine, basically. So we basically activate it, you know. And then I can get the other collectibles on the way. Yeah, that is Lucky. Okay, let's go there real quick. It shouldn't take too long. You know what? Sure, let's get a helper. Just in case. 302. Sounds good enough. Hurry up. My cooldowns run. mean, he got tons of hit points at least. Damage from what? Oh, that's a damage to me. Of course, I still had my living artifact form, right? I didn't reapply my talismans. So, that's it. Alright, I think Lucky is going live now, right? With Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced indeed. So with that, I guess we just... What was the loot? Did we even get any loot? Didn't check. I was watching Lucky. Oh, there. Loot is pretty so-so, actually. Demon of Pride, Soul Core... Yeah, that was pretty so-so. Anyways, let's rate Lucky. Hope you had fun. We probably stream more of this tomorrow, where I guess... Well, it depends when Lucky streams and when I have time. I have to see. Maybe I see if I can finish this first region, but again, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Have fun at Lucky.